He let her in a goal! Scores! Holy mackerel, what a move! Welcome to the Air Canada Centre and the Rapiers of the Rope Residences tonight. Scotty Clemenson 1-1-1 against the Leafs. On Leafs TV HD, the guardsmen of the galvanized gate, and it's a 50-50 draw tonight. Mason and Gustafson. And the Leafs and the New York Islanders completing a home-and-home series, and the Nomads of the Knotted Nets. Jonas Gustafson now 1-1. Toronto here in early February, and the residents of the Rope Rotundas. James Reimer says stop all 74 shots. The Edmonton Oilers. The supervisors of the Spring Station. James Reimer 1-0-0 against the... Welcome to the Air Canada Centre. The leaders of the Lace Living Rooms, brought to you by Tim Hortons. Jonas Gustafson 3-1-0 lifetime. And Sunrise, Florida, as we take a look at the superintendents of the Spring Shanties tonight. Ben Scrivens, his last 3 games, a save percentage of 9. Kicking off the month of December. And the holders of the honeycombed huts, James Reimer 1-1-0 lifetime. Thank you very much, fellas, and welcome back to the Air Canada Centre. The technicians of the Tangled Twine tonight. Ben Scrivens 1-0-0 against the Diplomats of the Diamond Depots tonight, brought to you by Intact Insurance. Your home, your auto, your business, Intact. Welcome back to the Air Canada Centre and tonight's game. And the plumbers of the polypropylene pipes tonight, James. Philadelphia Flyers and the proprietors of the polyester pavilions, James Reimer against Steve Mason. The 2 goals. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre. The curators of the curved creases tonight, Jonathan Bernier making his Leaf debut as 9th defender. Jonathan Bernier stretching and getting ready, and the deputies of the Disc Dungeons will be Bernier, who is 9-3-1. Welcome back to the Air Canada Centre and the Wizards of the Wired Warehouses tonight, James Reimer, who's 9-2. And as we go, the Masters of the Mesh Mansions tonight. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, it is Knuckles Bernier, who is into his... Welcome to downtown Toronto and the Air Canada Centre and the protectors of the Pipe Pagodas tonight. Darcy Kemper makes just his 7th career. Welcome to the Air Canada Centre as we take a look at the gladiators of the Gilded Gazebos tonight. Jonathan Bernier 2-1-1 lifetime against the... And in honor of the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Buckeyes of the Braided Bastions tonight are Jonathan Bernier 2-1-0 and a 2.01 goals against average lifetime against the Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers and the Knights of the Knotted Nets tonight. James Reimer trying to improve on a 3-0 record in 11, and in honor of Greg Millen and Tootsie's last night, the Cowboys of the Corded Corrals have Jonathan Bernier, who is 7th. Back to the Queen City in Buffalo in the First Niagara Center, and the officers of the Oblong Onion Bags tonight, Jonathan Bernier 0-2-0 against the Welcome to the Air Canada Centre and the Lords of the Lace Lounges tonight, Jonathan Bernier 7-5 and Maple Leafs right here on Leafs TV, and the Rebels of the Rubber Receptacles tonight, Jonathan Bernier, who has his Blue Jackets here tonight. And the superheroes of the String Saunas tonight, James Reimer gets his 2nd consecutive start. The Boston Bruins on Leafs TV and the Artisans and the Antiquated Addicts tonight, Jonathan Bernier 0-1-0 lifetime against the Boston Bruins, and Chad Johnson, the Saskatoon. It's the Leafs and the St. Louis Blues right here on Leafs TV and the Bastions of the Biscuit Baskets. Tonight, James Reimer makes his first ever start against the St. Louis Blues. Brian Center as the Maple Leafs face the Pittsburgh Penguins and the representatives of the Rope Rotundas tonight, Jonathan Bernier. The Leafs and the Carolina Hurricanes, and responsible for the rink residences tonight, Cam Ward for the Carolina Hurricanes, 14-8-2. Of Raleigh, North Carolina, the protectors of the Parted Pipes tonight, James Reimer 4-1-1 lifetime against the Hurricanes with a 2.14 goals against average. Downtown Washington, D.C., and the tenders of the Tinsel Twine tonight, brought to you by Intact Insurance. You're back. And the Leafs on Leafs TV, and the Crusaders of the Cruel Shade Cages, brought to you by Intact Insurance. As the Leafs tangle with the Boston Bruins and the Chieftains of the Chill Chalets tonight, Jonathan Bernier trying to win for the first time. The Constables of the Corded Cop Cars tonight, brought to you by Intact Insurance. You're back. Jonathan here is about the Super Bowl, but the flagmen for the Flying Rubber tonight, James Reimer, 1-0-1 life. Welcome back to the Air Canada Centre, and tonight the goalers between the polars, brought to you by Intact Insurance. Game road trip through Florida, and the defenders of the disc dwellings, brought to you tonight by Intact Insurance. You're back. Jonathan Bernier played just once